Hello everyone, my name is Africa Flores from NASA SERVIR Science Coordination Office, and today I'm going to present about the use of high-resolution data by the SERVIR Global Network. SERVIR is a partnership between NASA and USAID, which main objective is to enhance the capacity of countries to use air observation data and geospatial technologies to address critical needs on land cover land use change, food security, weather and climate, and water-related disasters. To do this, we partner with centers of excellence in each of the regions where we work. We are currently active in Amazonia, West Africa, Eastern and Southern Africa, the Hindu-Kush Himalaya region, and Lower Mekong. Everything that SERVIR does is demand-driven. We co-develop solutions together with stakeholders in each of the regions where we work. And these centers of excellence and also consortiums are the face of SERVIR in the regions where we work. I'm going to provide a summary of some of the services that we have in these regions that are already making use of high-resolution data and that are going to benefit from the planet data that is provided by NIC3. One of the activities that we have in Amazonia and also in West Africa is the monitoring of deforestation due to illegal gold mining. You may have seen this image, which was captured by an astronaut on the International Space Station. And even though this image is very recent and shows the deforestation that is happening in the Madre de Dios area in Peru, this activity has been going on for many years and has been very well documented by other colleagues and projects. And we just heard about MapFinder and the different activities that they have in Amazonia to monitor deforestation using high-resolution data. Through SERVIR Amazonia and the consortium partner Conservación Amazónica, we are developing a service that is monitoring illegal gold mining using synthetic aperture radar data. And then, using a change detection algorithm, disturbances are mapped on the ground. The calibration and validation of these results has been done using high-resolution data. These alerts are further validated by connecting the result of the alerts to the NIC3 mosaics. And all of this information is provided to end users through an application called RAMI, that stands for Radar Mining Monitoring. All of this is publicly available, and right now the team that is leading this effort, the consortium partner ACA, is disseminating the results with stakeholders and government agencies. In addition to the gold mining activity in Amazonia, there are additional services that are benefiting from the access to high-resolution data. I'm just going to briefly mention other two services. These are being done in collaboration with our applied sciences team, specifically Stephanie Esfera and Nayara Pinto. Both of these services are taking place in the Ucayali region, which has a vast extent of forest that is heavily threatened. The first one is evaluating the impact of deforestation and forest degradation on ecosystem services. And here, Stephanie Esfera from Richmond University and her team are evaluating multiple change detection algorithms to map deforestation and forest degradation. And the use of the high-resolution data is for the training of these algorithms and the validation of the results. Along the same lines, Nayara Pinto from JPL is mapping oil palm and cacao crops and training the algorithm that is going to map those crops with high-resolution data, and also using the high-resolution data for the validation of the final maps. Nayara is doing this mapping to support zero deforestation initiatives. Both of these projects are focusing right now in Ucayali, but have plans to scale up to a larger region in the Amazonia. Then we have in Eastern and Southern Africa the land cover mapping system that is providing annual land cover maps for multiple countries in the region. And RCMRD has been providing this service for many years now, and countries are using the results from this system in the greenhouse emissions inventory. RCMRD is also accessing high-resolution data for the calibration and validation of crop maps. In West Africa, there are multiple services that are benefiting from the access to high-resolution data. I already mentioned the coal mining issue that also affects West Africa, specifically in Ghana. But we also have additional services such as the charcoal production that is making use of high-resolution data. One thing that many of these services have in common is that the high-resolution data is being used for calibration of algorithms and validation of final results. But we also are evaluating the use of high-resolution data for mapping itself. And this is being explored in almost all the SERVIR regions, particularly to map specific crops. In the Hindu-Kush Himalaya and Lower Mekong, we have the regional land cover monitoring system, which, very similar to RCMRD in Eastern and Southern Africa, is providing annual land cover maps at the regional and national scale. Countries are using these maps for the reporting commitments that they have with the international community. The use of the high-resolution data is for the calibration of algorithm and validation of final results. I would also like to mention that the NICFI data is embedded into Collected Online, which is a tool developed by SERVIR, SIG, FAO, and others that is heavily used by the SERVIR Global Network and allows to collect reference observations for calibration and validation. I would also like to mention that the application of these freely available datasets that are provided by NICFI are going to be extremely useful for other services that SERVIR have in each of the regions where we work, including services that we have for food security, weather and climate, water and water-related disasters. So the benefit goes beyond what we can do for monitoring and protecting the forests worldwide. I would like to deeply thank the NICFI program and all the partners that have provided this freely available resource, because it's truly adding value to much of the work that we have been doing over the years and that the countries are doing as well. So thank you very much for the opportunity. This is my email and also the email from my colleague Emil Cherrington, who presented previously about the use of high-resolution data by the SERVIR Global Network. I would also like to thank and acknowledge my colleague Milagros Becerra from ACA, who presented about the gold mining service in Amazonia in a previous webinar hosted by GFOI and the NICFI program. Thank you so much.